Welcome to Mid-South Flavor. I'm Jay. Today we're back outside out here. I've got some round tip roast and we're going to roast them on the pellet grill today. If this is your first time to the channel and you enjoy cooking, grilling, or pretty much anything food related, then start off by hitting that subscribe button. When you do, tap the little bell icon next to it. That way you don't miss anything. For those of you that have followed my channel, I am outside again. I'm not finished with my backyard project. If you missed my backyard project and you don't know what I'm talking about, then click on that card link at the top of this video. That'll show you what I'm talking about. But I'm not quite finished with it yet, so it's a cloudy day. Hopefully the light's good. It's windy, so hopefully the audio will pick up fine. But yeah, we've got 5 roasts here. They're all pretty close to about the same size. I trimmed them up, so I'm not exactly positive how much they weigh right now, but I want to do these for Christmas. So yeah, you're watching this video after Christmas, but I'm shooting this for Christmas so we can eat these roast for Christmas dinner. And I decided I would stick them on the pellet grill to see how that worked. And we're gonna go very simple and pretty basic on these roasts today. I have some, oh yeah, by the way, you like my towel? Someone sent that in to me, mailed that, so that was pretty awesome. Has my logo on it, so thank you to the one that done that. You know who you are. Today we're going to use this strawberries shake-on barbecue seasoning. I've used this several times in my past videos. I really love the stuff. Even though we're really not going to barbecue these, this is just some of our favorite seasoning to use. I use this on chicken, on beef, on pork. I love this stuff, so I'd highly recommend checking that out. I'll leave a link down in the description below this video to their website so you can purchase it. They also sell these in Walmarts in our area, at least here in the Mid-South. Not sure if it's in your area, but this is some really good stuff. So we're just going to use this on them today. I've got the Camp Chef Woodwind pellet grill loaded up with a blend of pecan and cherry pellets. This is the first time I've actually used this blend, so I'm anxious to find out how that works. But I'm excited about cooking these. Not sure exactly how long it's going to take to cook all 5 of these. I'm going to be doing them low and slow. So yeah, I've got the pellet grill heating up right now. It should be pretty well there. I've got it on the high smoke setting. So yeah, hopefully that's going to work pretty well for these. We'll keep it on that high smoke for a good while, then I may turn it up to about 250 degrees or so. Then we're gonna let these go for a good while. But let's get these seasoned up first, and then we'll get them on the smoker. So we're gonna go pretty liberal with this stuff. We're going to just coat all of these with it. We'll coat both sides. I did rinse these and pat them dry. This will stick to it well enough. We're making sure and getting as much of this exposed meat as we can. So we can get the outside of this kind of crust going here on this. But yeah, we're really going to just rely on these pellets for a lot of the flavor today. And we'll see, by doing this low and slow, I think that we'll get a good amount of flavor into this meat. So yeah, I think these are looking pretty good. I think we're fixing to pop them onto the grill now. Okay, the temperature on this Woodwind is up to 215. So we're gonna put these on here, load them up. I can smell this seasoning, and this is smelling really good, so I think this is going to work great. Shift these around some. Yeah, there we go. We got all 5 of them on here now, so yeah, next thing we're going to do is grab our meat probe, get the meat probe probably in this one here in the center, and we'll be good to go. Hey honey,
what?
Have you seen my meat probe?
Your meat probe?
Yeah, the thermometer thing. You look cute.
Thank you.
Okay, this Woodwind has a place here to stick the meat probe into the side. I really like that about it. So now we'll grab the meat probe. We'll stick it kind of right here in the center of this one. I don't want it too deep. That way we're kind of right in the center of that meat. I think that should be good. We'll close the lid back up and plug the meat probe in. As you can see, our temperature has dropped now that we had the lid open, but we're gonna plug the meat probe in here, and we can tap this button that says probe temp, and we'll see what our meat is. So yeah, it's showing 33 degrees now. We have a long ways to go, but yeah, I think now we're going to just let this go, and I'll check back in, see how it is in a couple hours. All right, it's been a little less than 3 hours now, and the temperature on these roasts are up to about 100 degrees. The temperature in this pellet grill has been staying right about 200 up to 215 for the high smoke setting. So I'm fixing to spritz these with some apple juice, and then I'm going to turn the temperature up to about 250 to kind of speed this up a little bit. I think it's got enough smoke as of to right now, so I think it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm fixing to spritz these, then we're going to let these go ahead and cook until they get up to probably somewhere around 160 degrees. My family really likes meat well done, so yeah, we're going to shoot for probably about 160, 165 degrees on these roasts. Okay, I'm going to take the meat probe out here for this. Go ahead and spritz these down. Like I said, this is just apple juice. This really smells really good in here, and I think they are looking pretty good. Got a good color to them now, so yeah. We'll spritz this down and crank the temperature up to about 250. Let it go at 250 for a while, then I may wrap these in foil, but yeah, I'm liking the way these are looking. Okay, meat probe's back in, so yeah, time to crank the temperature up. You can see the meat probe here is showing 109, so that's what that one roast is up to. We're going to crank this up now up to 250 degrees, and we'll let this go like that. Okay, this is going to take quite a while longer, so I'm sure we're going to lose light before this is finished. So whenever I check back with you, it's probably going to be dark. I'll try to add a light out here, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, so far we're looking good. We're sitting at about 109 degrees, so I'm anxious to get these finished, see how they taste. It's cold out here, guys. I actually went to church, so this is actually 9 hours into this smoking process. But let me show you what I've done. At 6 hours in, this small roast here was up to 155 degrees. So I pulled it off and wrapped it until now, so I can try it and see what it's like. The other two that was a little bit larger, they are actually right about 155 now, so I'm fixing to pull those off as well probably. I have two larger ones that I've wrapped in foil somewhere about 4.5 hours, I believe it was, into it. I wrapped those larger ones in foil, so I want to see how that is. I'm just trying some things here with these roasts to see what we can come up with. It's a little bit different, so I know this isn't the only way you can do it. Somebody's probably going to argue with me and tell me that this isn't, nowhere near the right way, but this is the way that I tried it. So fixing to unwrap this, slice it, and see how this tastes. Okay, I'm going to slice this, see what we get here. Oh yeah, I see a smoke ring there that looks pretty good. So yeah, I've got a thin slice. I'm fixing to try it and see what this is like. Here we go. That's really good stuff. Yeah, that's great. I love the taste of that. I can taste the strawberry seasoning, but yeah, this is really good stuff. It's got a great flavor to it. It's very tender. You can see it's pulling apart here. This is good. Guys, this is a huge win in my book. This is fantastic. I love the taste of it. You can see there it's got a pretty good smoke ring, and yeah, this pulled it off when it was at 155, so it should be about medium well. My whole family really likes things well done, but this is so juicy, very tender. I love this. This is great. So I'm anxious to see how these others are going to do. I'm fixing to pull the other two off that are right about 155 now. I'll let those set and let those rest. Then the others, I think I'm going to let those go until they get on up there to about 170, somewhere in that ballpark. I want to see what the difference is. So yeah, I'll check back with you then. Not sure how long it's going to take for those, but this one was a win. Let's see how the other does. All right, when I checked the temperature on those that were wrapped up, one of them was actually to 190 degrees. That's this one. The other was up to 180. I pulled both of those off of there, so pretty much 9 hours cooked for those as well. And this one was just completely falling apart. I know some of you are going to say this is completely too overdone, but my wife already tasted this and she said it's good. By the way, it's 11 o'clock at night, and my neighbors probably think I'm crazy because I'm out here. I've got a bright light and making noise, so hopefully no one calls the cops on me. But Yeah, so this is just pretty much classic roast. It does have that flavor from the cherry and the pecan that I like better than just a roast in the oven or crock pot. This to me is much better than that. I don't know if you can see this. We'll try to get a close up here in a minute, but it's still got a good smoke ring to it. I'm actually going to try barbecuing some of this later, but it's 11 o'clock at night. I can't do that right now on camera, but I'm going to try some of this. Yeah, and this is really good. I like this part that red from that cherry. Yeah, this is good. Like I said, still has that roast taste, but there's something totally different about it. This pecan and cherry blend, I am really, really glad that I done that for this. I think that's great. So yeah, we're gonna have some roast here for someone for Christmas. Then we've got the other that we're slicing. So yeah, this will be totally different, two different ways of fixing this. It tastes totally different. By this getting up to the 190 and it falling apart, it tastes totally different than the other. I like them both. I like the other better. The slices, it actually has more of a brisket taste to those slices that I showed you earlier. Okay guys, I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below, have you ever made a roast like this on a pellet grill? What temperature did you pull it? What is your take on this? How would you do it different? I'd like to hear your comments down below. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And remember, on the grill or in the kitchen, here in the Mid-South, we do flavor.